Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. I'm here with love advice for July 2019, and this is going to be for anyone in the it's complicated status. So I've done couples, I've done singles. You can check them out if you want. And this is the it's complicated. Now you're gonna know if this applies to you. It's the we're together but we're not really together kind of situation. It's the I don't know if we're together, I don't know if we're exclusive situation. You have the lovers. Yeah, you know what it is. It's complicated. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So, Four of Pentacles, the Magician, Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords. Five of Cups, the Devil. I was looking to see if the Devil pops up. It's the definition of it's complicated. Five of Wands, yep. And Nine of Pentacles. So, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Now this could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus sign. This is also a card of passion, of attraction. It can also be playing the field. It can also be, just someone who enjoys the attention, someone who's used to getting what they want. It can also be someone who's very happy with their independence and having options. Okay, so let's see what else we get here. So the Lovers, Four of Pentacles, Magician, Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, Five of Cups, the Devil, Five of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So, straight away, with the Lovers and the Devil, they're like the light and shadow attribute of the same energy. I see that a lot of you are in a connection that could be, or you see it as, it could be a beautiful connection. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that you're not happy with. There's a lot of stuff that I feel you are trying to overlook. A lot of red flags, hoping that this person changes, hoping that you can change this, or you can change this person, or hoping that they're going to realize what they have, because you see true love where they see sex, or vice versa. Because Seven of Cups, you're not on the same page, you're not seeing the same thing. Or it could be someone intentionally telling you what you want to hear. I'm sorry, okay, so just be careful. And the Magician as well, this is like putting on a show. This is, again, someone who can, be enjoying the attention. It can be the energy of Gemini, someone rising Venus. Someone who likes to have options, things to choose from. Someone who's very good with their words. They know what to say, when to say. Which is why it's very difficult for you to let go of this connection with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like there's a difference between what they say and what they do. Okay? If you go off what they say, they're saying all the right things. All the right things. They might even be, making promises to you. They might be, talking about, the future, and I see a future, and blah, blah, blah. But then it's very different when it comes to actually what they do. There's a very big difference between what they're saying and what they're portraying, because their actions with the Five of Wands are very different. From their actions, if you pay attention to their actions, they like the attention, they like to date, they like to have options, they enjoy sex with different people. It's just, there's not a lot of commitment here, okay? They like being single. They like being single. They like being single. They like the attention. They like to have people fighting over them or fighting to get their attention. It gives them a sense of control. They might have Capricorn in their chart somewhere. The Knight of Swords is like they see what they want, they go for it. As soon as they have it, they move on to the next thing. And the Five of Cups might be the realization of that for you at this time. Don't get me wrong, the energies could be vice versa. Take it how it resonates. But someone's definitely left heartbroken. And I feel like this has been going on for a while, where they break your heart, but then what they say sounds beautiful, you allow them back, then they break your heart again because nothing changes, and so on and so forth. I definitely feel like it's a vicious cycle of getting heartbroken when you're trying to get your hopes up about a situation, or they're getting your hopes up and then they're crashing down. Because again, their words don't match their actions, they're quite the opposite. So just be careful, okay? Just be careful. Good news is, silver lining, if you want to see it, with the Five of Cups is the situation you're in might not be working out, unfortunately. However, there's really good opportunities elsewhere, okay? So if you try to not let the situation completely bring you down and throw you off, because this can be the card of depression, okay? So just be careful, don't give someone that power over you. And don't get me wrong, I'm not judging. I have been in its complicated situations. I genuinely know what it's like. So I'm not preaching and I'm not saying stuff like I know it's easy to do. But you have to protect yourself, okay? And there's definitely lessons. You're definitely dealing with soulmate attraction, soulmate relationships with the Lovers. But I feel like it's the kind to teach you about what you want, to teach you about boundaries, to teach you about respect, to teach you about what true love is, to teach you about how you allow to be treated. You know what I mean? Self-love, self-respect, self-appreciation, it starts there. So, and the situation is temporary, okay? It's temporary. And it will work out in what am I trying to say? It's not a mistake, so don't blame yourself or beat yourself up. It's not a mistake, it's trying to be a lesson. So try to see the lesson in this. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing things working out in a happily ever after way if you're in a it's complicated status situation. It rarely does. It never does, I think, but let's just give someone the benefit of the doubt out there. But it's not going to work out here, but you're encouraged to look around, okay? You're encouraged to keep your options open. You're encouraged to not lose hope, okay? Because there is a good connection around you, or trying to come in, whether or not you're aware of this, whether or not you know this person. They cannot come in until you make room for them, and you make room for them by releasing what doesn't work, okay? And again, don't get me wrong, it's easier said than done. You do what you have to do. We learn at different rates, and we have to do what we have to do, okay? But we have the world. So something is trying to be completed in your world. A lesson is trying to come to a completion so that you can make room for something new, where the Lovers is going to be a beautiful love connection, not just something that's going to teach you about pain and respect and painful lessons. For others of you, I definitely feel like you're dealing with a manipulative individual with the Devil and the Magician and the Four of Pentacles. They're consciously holding you back. They're not giving you what you want. They're giving you breadcrumbs. But they're doing it intentionally so that you don't go away. So just be careful there. And they don't really have any intention of commitment with the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who likes being single and likes to have their options with the Five of Wands. If you're in a situation where you're talking to someone online, I feel like you might meet this person during this time. There is a lot of passion here, okay? But I feel, again, a sense of disappointment because you had an idea in your head of what this would be when this person comes to see you or when you go to see them, and then with the Five of Cups, it's not what you were hoping for. It's shallow, it's superficial for this person. They like the sex, but they they don't want anything beyond that. You know, they like the sex, they like the story, they like, you know, the persona they build online, but they're not really like that. Okay, so just be very, very careful. If this is a time when you want to play the field, this is great. Go for it. You have options. You have people you can talk to online. You've been talking to online. What I do want to say is try to make it clear from the beginning what your intentions are as much as possible, because this is karmic, okay? So you're sowing karma at this time, so make sure it's the good kind, okay? Make sure you're not the one completely breaking someone's heart, okay? As much as that's possible. Honest communication. And there's nothing wrong with casual, and there's nothing wrong with having fun, but try to be mindful and not hurt people, you know? Especially if you see that they kind of see something else when you're looking at the situation than what you're seeing. Because for some of you, I feel like that's what you're doing. You know, you're telling someone this is you. Someone's kind of clinging on to you because they see you as the love of their life, and you're kind of having to burst that bubble. But you are being honest, okay? You are being honest. They might struggle to let go of the fantasy. With the Knight of Swords, you might actually have to be very blunt, or just cut communication, okay? Tell them why, but cut communication. And then just go back to enjoying your single life. Because you do have attention, you do have gifts, you do have people interested in you, people wanting to go out with you, spending time with you. You're very attractive, very sexy, you got options. Okay? So just be mindful. You know, if this is you, be mindful not to hurt people intentionally. I'm not saying that you would, but I'm saying that it can happen a lot easier without you even realizing. So just kind of keep an eye out for it. And if any of the other scenarios I've described resonate, just be careful, and kind of adjust your expectations, or get out of this type of situation altogether if this is not what you're looking for, okay? If anything makes sense that I've said, if anything resonates, then you are in an it's complicated situation, and it's not the best, and it unfortunately won't take you to your happily ever after, okay? And I'm sorry, I don't want to, you know, kind of burst anyone's bubble, but at the end of the day, I'm here to help, and I think it's part of my job to help bring someone down to earth if that's going to prevent them from getting really, really hurt, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm not trying to be too blunt or mean here. Again, I've been in this situation. I have. And I know there are signs, and I know that, you know, it's easier to ignore and carry on and hope for the best. And I know what happens when you build something up in your head and then it comes just crashing down. I know that, okay? I know that feeling. So if I can hopefully prevent someone from getting to that point, I'm gonna say it, okay? But at the end of the day, what you need to remember is you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be valued, you deserve to be appreciated, you deserve to receive what you're putting into a situation and nothing less, okay? So if that helps, all right? So I hope the reading helps. Let me know, okay? Give me some feedback. Again, I'm saying all of this with love, and hopefully trying to protect someone. But yeah, I hope it helps, okay? Have a good month, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.